Hello, my lovely Taurus friends. I hope you're doing well. This is Anna with Soul Embrace Tarot, and this is your reading. Thank you for your patience. All the decks have been shuffled, ready to go. In the pre-shuffle, we got some cards regarding a journey. Some of you have some victim mentality, so there's quite a few things going on. But obviously this reading won't resonate with everyone because it's a general reading. If you want a more personalized reading, my information is in the description if you want a personal reading, okay? Whoa, all right. Spirit, what's going on with Taurus? And lovely friends. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff here. Let's see. Let's see what's happening. I'm gonna make some room. I like having room. Hold on. I'll tell you what we got here, and then I couldn't even look at the bottom of the deck. Hold on. We have the King of Pentacles. A provider, hard worker. That's probably what you're representing you here. I don't want to get two cards there. Just the one. So you're working hard and trying to provide some stability in your life. I did see that in the pre-shuffle. It's the journey. You're on a massive journey, making a lot of changes, working hard. So let's see. Yeah. This is someone in your life. This doesn't represent you. We have a Two of Cups. We have the World card. We have the Four of Swords in reverse, which is good. It can be good. It can be bad. It depends on what else is going on here. We have Temperance in reverse. So there's some frustration here. And then this person, I feel, is someone that's in your life, coming into your life. Let's see. We'll look at that person separate. It's the Knight of Swords. So someone coming in with either a truth, a message, just someone in general who is a very honest person, who can be very witty and funny, and can be a little bit of an in and out energy. So someone that's not necessarily a stable relationship in your life. That could be representing a friend. It could be a number of things. So let's see. You do have the Two of Cups. So I don't know if that relates to that person. We'll take a look. But I'm seeing, you see, this is, oh. Oh. All right, we're going to have to take a look at that, because I see the end of a chapter here. So it's possible some of you are breaking up with this person that's just been a bit impatient and not really reliable. I'm not saying that the Knight of Swords is unreliable, but I'm getting the gist that it's a person who is just a little independent, doesn't really stick around. They're exciting in the moment that they're in your life. They're honest because it's almost like they don't even know how to lie. But it's a little bit of a chaotic energy. It can be. I feel like if this is about a relationship, there's burnout here. There's already wanting to end a chapter in your life, wanting to bring in, love. Wanting to bring in the perfect union, someone who there's mutual attraction, but it's also you're in sync, right? So I feel there was an ending of a relationship with someone who was too impulsive and we'll take a look at that. I feel like that's the possibility there. And it left you burnt out without really sort of feeling stuck. Some of you are feeling stuck because of a relationship that you had. I guess this reading is about a relationship. So if it doesn't, okay, so this can also be work related. It could be a work relationship, or your relationship with a job that you had or even co-workers. You know, gosh, this can apply so many different ways. So as I always say, I bring you 50% and you add the other 50%, so that as to how it relates to your life, but it might not relate at all. So don't get mad. Just wait for the next reading. Okay? Sometimes it doesn't always relate to your life. It's impossible for it to always match what is working in your life at the moment. Okay. I see the end of a relationship with someone or an entity. It could be a job that there was no stability there. You are in an energy of the King of Pentacles. Your energy is the King of Pentacles energy, which is wanting to feel grounded, secure, and stable. You want stability in your life. The relationship that this represents, whether it's work or a person, was not stable. It was very in and out, calling you one day, and so if it was a job, it was a temporary job, and sometimes they called you, or a job that gave you only part-time hours, and no stability, no reliability with this entity here, and that left you burnt out, exhausted, really feeling, where's my stability? That's the phase that I see for the Taurus that's watching now. And it left you feeling also a little bit imbalanced, because you're feeling, some of you might be feeling impatient for the stability in your life. Okay? You're ready to end the chapter where you are not stable, whatever that means to you. You want accomplishment. You want to focus on fulfillment. And yeah, that's where we are. Ultimately, you want this Two of Cups, which is, if it's work related, you want the job where you feel stability, a full-time job with benefits that lets you have a fulfilled, well-rounded life. Same goes for a relationship. Well-rounded, compatible, loving, in sync, working together, teamwork, that kind of thing. Okay? Spirit, what else can we add to this? Using my deck, my lovely Claridad Oracle deck. If you're interested, it's in the description in my Etsy shop. I gotta mention it because I really love my deck. It loves talking. It really does. And it gives me a lot of good information. Look at that. You were feeling trapped. I mean, really, come on. You are feeling trapped in this scenario with this entity that is represented by the Knight of Swords, okay? But let's be realistic. And this is connected to that pre-shuffle victim energy. So the trapped card is, and it leads into this imbalance and the burnout and just sick of it and exhaustion and all of that. Instability creates exhaustion and frustration. What was that noise? There's always something going on in this neighborhood, I swear. So, let me focus again. So, yeah. The trapped is something that you control, though. You can untrap yourself. So some of you have left the relationship, have left the job, are in the process of considering leaving. I see an end of a chapter. You'll leave whether you want to or not. The end of the chapter with the World card is here. Okay? It's an achievement to be able to leave the situation. You won't leave it until you know that there's a stability, though, that's heading towards your way. You're not just going to leave to then make it worse for yourself. Some of you might, because you're feeling impatient. And that's not ever a good thing. It's never a good thing to be impatient, coming from someone who's extremely impatient. Spirit, what other, wait, nah, come on, we can't do that. There's a tower. There's a tower. I'm putting it back, but because we got a million cards. Ooh, play or baggage. I saw some information there. But, yeah, no, we're not doing all that. Spirit, can I have 1 or 2 for Taurus regarding what's happening with them here? There's the Journey card again. It came out in your pre-shuffle. Forgiveness. Someone might want to apologize to you. And it's always good to be in a place where you can forgive. I don't know how this relates to this. It could be this person or a boss, you know, a company that is apologetic for not being able to offer you more hours or a better position. It could be a person that says, hey, this is just the way I am. I'm sorry, you know. We'll look at this light worker energy, this Journey. So we'll take a look at that. I'm done with this deck though. Let's start looking more in depth, Spirit. I want to get the light worker out of the way. Tell me more about the light worker, Spirit. It's possible you're a light worker. It kind of contradicts a little bit with the King of Pentacles, because King of Pentacles is a very grounded energy and light worker is very, you know, ethereal, spiritual. I'm not saying the two can't be the same person, but you know, this is a different kind of journey, and maybe that's the journey you're heading into. Maybe you've been focused on establishing your stability and something has happened. That could be it. Hold on. For some of you, that's a possibility here. And you've been at a crossroads because you've been focusing on workaholic, work. I need my stability. I need to have my financial stability, professional stability, all of that. And you've abandoned or not even examined a spiritual life. Some of you have had something happen, that end of chapter, a very big change that and that kind of, hold on, I'm interrupting myself. For those of you that were just workaholics and have been for a long time or a while, and it's excluded every other aspect of your life, relationship, it's excluded relationship with higher self, relationship with others, because you've been focused on the finances, you reached a burnout phase. And there's an end of a chapter for that. That created an imbalance because it was just too much of one thing is never a good thing. You need balance. You need equilibrium, right? You need to balance out all the aspects of life so that the burnout doesn't happen. You had okay. So those of you that, it might be 1 or 2 of you that were in that workaholic stage, just focused on work, you abandoned or ignored dormant abilities. You have light worker energy, and that's, I feel, a next phase for some of you. Like I said, might just be a few, because there was that restlessness that kept you unhappy. Oh, I have the money, I have the house, I have you know, anything I can want. Why do I feel this lack inside? It was because that spiritual journey was calling you. So that's for some of you. There's a light worker phase of your life that's coming in. That's beautiful, okay? It will bring you fulfillment. It will bring you, because you'll be able to find a balance between maintaining your financial and professional stability, but also developing this side of you. It's a dormant ability that you have to pursue. It's part of your purpose in life, your true calling. That's why you would feel trapped in any situation that others would envy. You would feel trapped because there's something unfulfilled within you. And that's the new journey here. You're basically a light worker. This won't apply to everyone, or it can. Whatever you feel is calling you, okay? And And following this journey will lead to a new partnership, some kind of companionship. Soul Tribe came out in the stack of cards there, so you might be connecting with Soul Tribe. Maybe I should have taken all the cards. I don't like, my spirit knows, I don't like taking that many cards. I did notice the Soul Tribe, okay? So you might start a connection with Soul Tribe, and that brings in a fulfillment, right? Of a companionship with people that are like-minded. You might meet your significant other in that, in this new journey that you're beginning. Okay. Okay. There's the balance that I was talking about. Can you see that? There's the scale. Okay, it has to have a balance, but it fell here. This fell here, right? Making amends. Look at that, with forgiveness. So whoever this person was will be probably approaching you. I said in the beginning, approaching you with some kind of information, question, truth. They're going to be apologizing for their behavior, right? Which is something that contributed to perhaps part of your, whether it was unhappiness or feeling trapped, whatever it was, it's coming through there, making amends, bringing equality to an unbalanced situation here. So that's quite nice. Okay, Spirit, what else? You're very impatient. You're very impatient. Tell me more about that, Spirit. There's something that you're having to, I don't need more. Part of this burnout and feeling of restlessness that you have, impatience, imbalance is something that you have to take care of. Maybe it's the connection with this person or entity, if it's a job or whatever it is, but there's a problem, a mess, a hassle, something that needs to be, something that you feel is complicated in your life needs to be taken care of. You need to be able to come into this this here. This is all part of the stuckness, okay? You need to handle that. You need to take care of it. You need to look at it and take action on it before it goes out of control and you miss out or extend being able to connect with this new journey of yours, which is quite beautiful, I feel. You see, you're avoiding it. You're avoiding something. I won't be able to tell you know what you're avoiding if you feel you are. There's something you're avoiding. You're refusing to face something. You need to deal with the mess. Look at that. I mean, it can't be any more clear. Goodness. And perhaps it's talking to this person or the boss or the company and dealing with it instead of avoiding it. That's why you're feeling trapped. And I told you, you're the one that controls the trappedness. You're the one that controls the prison. Because look at the card. I made this card very specifically. I was inspired to make it where the person feels trapped, but their true essence, which is your true self, is outside of the bars. But the bars, I mean, it's all symbolic. I work with symbolism a lot in my own work, and that's why I designed it that way. The one side here is open. There's actually two sides, and you can look at this person looking up at the universe like saying help me, but also it's representing he's creating his own bars. I don't know if you can see all that. I mean, that's what I had in my head when I designed it. I know it might not be obvious, but that's what that represents. At the very least, if you don't see it, that's what I'm telling you it is. You're creating your own trap. Ostrich trap, and the yarn, the mess. Look at the mess, right? You're the one that has to look at it. You know, you feel threatened by something, you got to do it because it leads into this really beautiful thing here. Let's look at the beautiful thing. I mean, if that's what Spirit wants to clarify now, but I feel you need to get going before the going gets you. Really, you can stay trapped in this energy for the rest of your life. No joke. And this will never come. At the end of the chapter is, I feel, something you control. Because by you controlling the end of a chapter that's making you stuck, you will feel accomplishment. It will be an achievement. And that leads into moving into the next phase of this new journey. Okay? I hope that's making sense. Oh gosh, Spirit. Really? No, there's too many. Nope. And I didn't even look at them. Spirit. Whoa. No. Spirit. Okay, hold on. Spirit. I'm now looking at their new chapter. They know what they need to do. Sorry if you heard my stomach. They know what they need to do. Can we look at the new, so that they have an inkling of what they have to look forward to if they resonate with this reading? Why? Why are we doing that? What more do you need over here? Yeah. Okay. Believe the impossible, the fairy tale. You might need to connect with people from your childhood, old friendships, you know, that you feel comfortable with. People that are part of your life foundation, not just your professional or career foundation, but the people that were a part of the foundation of your life that shaped who you are as a person. Believe the impossible. It's okay to daydream. You know, if you're feeling in a stuck state, you might not feel that daydreaming is a productive, you know, with the King of Pentacles energy, they don't believe in daydreaming because that's not productive. That doesn't lead to, but it does. It leads to potential in the future. It allows you to see what the future can hold for you. So dream, you know. Imagine, believe in those things that we can't see or touch, but they're there. And they can be there to touch and see if you dream it. You know, you have to allow yourself that. I feel like maybe you don't allow yourself to do that. Connect with your inner child. Innocence, playing. They're telling you to play, to dream. Step out of this energy that's so, oh, I do things properly and everything is just, you know, for the end game. It's like, play a little bit. That's what's going to connect you with this next leg of your journey. Okay? It's what's going to take you out of this stuckness that you're in. I just created a word. The crystal ball. Yeah, your intuition. Look, this one wanted to come out in that big stack. It's the only one I noticed, and it's coming out again. Networking, support, people that have always encouraged you and supported you. Go back to those people. I feel like you've maybe abandoned some of those people in your life because you've been, hey, I gotta work. I don't have time to play or go out. I gotta work because I gotta make money. I gotta build my 401k and whatever it is you've been working on. Or maybe it's studying. Maybe you are in education and you're getting a career and building a degree, right? Building that part of your life. But you've focused so much on that because you're focused on your stability, your foundation. But there's another foundation, which is the people in your life, the experiences in your life. I feel like there's a whole new chapter coming in for you that you can't even imagine. And that's the problem. You can't imagine it because, well, look at where your head is. You're stuck. You've trapped yourself. I mean, what else do we have to say? 2 cards of being trapped. Okay? You connect with your intuition. You've abandoned your intuition. You're focused on worldly things. Now it's time to focus on light, ethereal, spiritual, playful, inner child happiness things, okay? Connect, network, go back to friendships that you may have abandoned or have neglected. They're seeking you out, okay? Look at all the hands seeking you out. These are not coincidences. These are not coincidences. The hands are seeking you out, okay? Because you are the center of a few people's world. You know, not that that's an exaggeration, but you are a light in their world. And you've not been seeing it. They're seeking you out. Reach back, okay? Reach out again to those people that you may have abandoned. There's a connection somewhere in there for you with networking, a new group of people you meet, new interests that you begin to pursue. There is a person in there for you. I won't pursue that in this reading because it's already too long. And that's a whole separate reading. But it gives you enough of a clue that there's companionship and new people that you are going to meet or reconnect with, that you are in sync with, that work with your spirit, okay? And this is in the future. Connect with your intuition, develop, pursue your intuition. It is what is going to lead you into this beautiful new journey here. Not that this part, the work that you've been working up to now will be irrelevant. It won't be. But it includes this, and this enriches that. Okay, I'm done. I like your reading. That's a good reading, if I say so myself. Spirit, what can Taurus work on? We already know what they got to work on. They got to get their head out of the sand. They got to deal with the mess that they're currently dealing with. Look and talk to people or entities that might be keeping them stuck. The trap is only an illusion. It's about balance. It's about balance. Balance the hardworking part of you with the more lighthearted part of you. It doesn't have to be just one or the other. Just do it. Okay. Surrender worry. That too. Surrender worry. You're worrying that if you pursue these things, if you talk to your friends, if you hang out with your friends, or go to that meetup group that interested you, but you don't have time, right? You're worrying and thinking that it's going to mess up the work, the hard work that you've put here. It won't. But look at what's keeping you trapped, though. There's a person or an entity that you need to maybe release, and you're scared to do that. Release the worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. I mean, really. That's not going to focus on the writing, so I hope you heard it. Taurus, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for your patience, even though it seems like you don't have much patience. Thank you for waiting. If you'd like a personal reading, my information is always in the description of my videos. My soul embraces yours. Till next time, namaste. Bye-bye.